viral moment. I would like to say Algo got it right moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Fat Perez down there?
Oh.
At the Players?
Recreating Tiger's iconic putt here, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he just put the ball there or they ended up there or whatever the case was. I don't know how we got to this particular point, but rolling this fucker home with the eyes of the PGA on you, and I know he's a great golfer. Okay, I know that Fat Perez and the boys are great golfers over there, and he most definitely is. But at this moment, on this iconic green, with what Tiger did there, rolling that thing home, and then the way he went about it, putting the hands in the pocket, this guy walk his back, that's falling, I think. Yeah. Take her home. What a moment.
Unreal.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, you know, the YouTube golfers are certainly being talked about at the moment. Rory McIlroy's giving his take on it. It's like, I love golf. I love golf more when I'm watching it than playing it because of how bad I am. But these content creators, with their incredible ability and freedom to be able to do so much shit, I love everything about it, H. I love everything about what Fat Perez just did.
Why'd Rory take that dude's phone? He was pissed off in the practice round because the guy, was it taking loud? Did he have his ringer on as he's taking pictures or something?
I have no idea. I did not get that far. I just saw the quote, and then I saw Robbie Berger obviously answering, and he does sports in a fantastic way. And I'll tell you what, his love of a Caesar salad is really something that should be talked about more. But yeah, I've just basically kept up from, just following along, whether it's the Foreplay Boys or it is Brilliantly Dumb and Fat Perez and all those guys. And I just kind of follow along and see the clips. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if Rory got pissed off at somebody at the putting green and went up there and just started
at a tee box, he went and just took a dude's phone. I don't know where he took it. I mean, I wish he would have putted it into the pond or something. If you're going to take it, you got to do something with it.
Yeah, a huck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or a spike like Jason Kelsey.
Ooh, yeah.
Or a spike. And maybe that guy was saying the same thing that was being said to Jason Kelsey. Not 100% sure of it all. But I think golf's in a good spot. And I think what those dudes and ladies of golf content creation on the internet is good for the sport as well. I am a massive fan. I see those clips year round, obviously. Them talk in the interviews and the stories and the shots and the golf courses they play. They play a lot of golf courses that I would obviously never get to see unless it was a PGA. So I'm in on the golf content creators, even though Rory's completely out on it.
Yeah, sweet event. Like, for them to put together this, the day before the Players was great promotion. Like, as someone who, doesn't follow golf as strictly as other people, and, like Foxy basically was the one that told me that the Players was this upcoming weekend, but seeing all this stuff, like, I knew today waking up, like, oh yeah, the Players is going on now, and, like, moments like this are unheard of. I saw some bad moments as well that were also just as funny, but I think nobody won more than, Brilliant Dumb and Fat Perez.
Iowa Hawkeye legend.
Trent Ryan.
Foreplay pod. He had a shot. That was tough. I mean, they had him at a tough angle. And he took a hack at that thing confidently. That ball went nowhere, but the ground did. And I respect that because that's more my style of golf as opposed to rolling in Tiger's putt.
Well, and that's also why, I think people are, taking a shot at Rory, or some people, where it's like, hey, if you're a professional golfer, you're not watching fucking people on YouTube playing golf. That's like, someone in the NFL isn't spending time, watching people play two-hand touch football. It's not the same thing. But you also see, these guys, they're playing at the Players' Championship. It's a very, very difficult golf course. So if you're not, and Fat Perez is a scratch golfer. He's an absolute stick. But you see the discrepancy between, watching pros play and watching guys who are just really good at golf. You can get exposed out there because it's a very difficult course.
So I will say this from Rory's perspective. Whenever, there was a kicking trick shot run while I was kind of in the league, and there would be people that would be talking out of pocket about the NFL guys, comparing kicks that maybe happen on 100th take or aren't realistic, or kicks that any kicker could do that was a good kicker, especially if they just set their mind out to do it. Now, creative concept, certainly, so I'm not going to knock that, but some of those people's fans would start going after actual kickers. Yep. So I would assume Rory has heard some shit about people and how influencers are better golfers than he is. So I assume Rory also has that angle. But Roar, it's good for the game.
Come on.
Just like it was good for kicking, all these guys. It was good for kicking, people being interested in kicking. But you would hear some comments made to not Vinatieri necessarily, but basically every other kicker about this guy should have your job. He'd be a lot cheaper. And not everybody's saying that, but people are saying that. And it's like, I could go do that with both of my feet if I wanted to. They're a little bit of a different level. And I'm sure the actual golfers feel like a lot of that YouTube, I can do that on both sides of the golf ball if I wanted to. So I think that is probably where they get pissed off, is whenever there's a comparison of some sort.
Well, they miss a putt, or they're standing over a putt and people are yelling, Fat Perez would make that one. Like that probably happens, and then they get upset.
Bingo. Yeah, like there's like those moments that probably happen with the gallery or even on Twitter, or in comment sections of anything that people see and they're like, fuck these guys. Like that can easily happen, I think, from professional stuff. But you got to remember, go for the game. And the people that actually have a brain know. That is what I think, like, Rory should kind of understand. Like, people know that there's levels to this shit.
100%. And at the end of the day, there is nothing better to watch in the form of golf than the back nine on a Sunday of any good tournament. And Rory knows that. So, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's the best content. Mm-hmm. The best golf content is Sunday big tournament.
Bingo.
Now, granted,
by far,
me seeing some of these golf courses that I've never seen before, and, like, I'm watching these dudes play, and I'm like, God, that is beautiful. Yeah. Like, I would never. And then some guy who has, like, a similar handicap to me hits a fucking stroke, or some celebrity does. It's like, okay. Or you watch somebody just be the worst, like the Miz.
Oh,
sure. Like we watch the Miz golf online, and it's like, how is he not getting better at the sport? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you?
I thought he's good now.
Those are modern marvels. Like the Miz golfing is a modern marvel.
Is he not good now?
I think the Miz will always be exactly what you think.
Yeah.
How does he hit the ball so poorly with such a good-looking swing?
And with all the effort and time that he puts in.
Oh, it consumes his life, I feel like.
He's either wrestling, he's with his kids, but he's moved to a golf course. Like, he moved his family to a golf course so they could hang out with the family and do golf. Like, he loves the sport, which is sweet. I like how much he loves it, but the fits, the shoes, the clubs, he invests as if he is a PGA guy.
Oh, yeah.
Time and everything, and it's just like, I don't know if he's ever going to get good.
No.
I don't know if he's ever, I don't even know if he has the possibility of getting good. Like,
I know that he's never going to get good.
And that's a shame, isn't it?
He needs to just let it loose. He needs to trust his instincts and just let it loose. Like, he has so many thoughts, I feel like, in his pre-shot routine with the arm and all this stuff. Like,
no, he needs
there's just a lot
sport.
going on.
He needs to get into pickleball. He doesn't need.
Like, look how good this swing looks, though.
Everything. The setup is exactly what you do at the pros. Let me go and center this thing. There's the arm. Let me do a little wiggle. He did say he sped that up. Swing. And look at that. That is possible.
That's not real.
That is possible.
That's fake.
Yeah, but he'll have one of those, because the swing and everything somehow lines up with the universe and actually hits the ball. But then the next one, yeah, he's saying that he chips this up, and he didn't. Like, we know that's 4 or 5.
Yeah, sure.
We know that's 4 or 5. But he did have a birdie on one of the holes.
He did.
In Tahoe.
And just know, this hole that we're watching right now literally probably took 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, no question.
It took so long.
Good putt, Miss.
Did he make this one?
I like it.
Yeah, he did. All right. Way to go. He was pumped about it.
Was that a par?
Watching Miz golf is awesome, though, And the reason why it's awesome is because you go, how is this guy still not able to play the sport with how much he's committed? So I'll watch the Miz golf. I'll watch the content creators golf.
Whole day.
I'll do that whole thing, but nothing's better than Sunday at a real tournament, to your point, Foxy.
Watching Miz golf is one thing. When you have to play 18 holes with the
Never.
guy, that's enough. I mean, at Tahoe, it was a 6.5 hour round.
It's too fast for us.
Nightmare.
No, it was. There were plenty of times where you and Pat were up on the green, and me and Connor were doing the stuff, the videos, and we're 275 yards back with Miz just having an engaging conversation with his caddy. What do you think? I have, a nice little baby draw here. Maybe catch the ridge up there, and it's like
his caddy though was a part of the problem.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
He was swing thoughts on everything, and then,
gaslighting him.
Feeding him.
Yeah, we all see what's going on, caddy.
Miz, just let him hit a worm burner on the ground, 75 yards, and then let's get this thing going. Let's get the double and pick it up and move to the next hole.
Caddy, probably a good guy, probably too good of a guy to actually entertain all the things that were happening, but it was like, Miz is getting better there. You saw the arm was quick.
Oh, yeah.
That looked a lot quicker. Mm-hmm. Feels like he's taking constructive criticism a little bit.
He sucks at golf. He'll always suck at golf. Like, he doesn't have enough time in a year to consistently get good every single week.